Namaste, friends. I welcome you all to today's unified course. And this week, we're dealing with achieving spontaneous right action. Now, we are getting into the action mode. Till now, we are experiencing God qualities, we are establishing connection with higher self. Now, we are bringing all that knowledge and wisdom into our real life action. From this onwards, we will get into the more action mode. This is going to be more interesting and more challenging. Achieving spontaneous right action is very easy when you're in tune with the God's thought. Otherwise, what you do in general, what you do before you do any action, we think about it. Okay, let's do this. And then what you do next thing, okay, what are the different options? What are the different possibilities? And what happens if we perform this action, and what happens if we perform other action? We do all different permutations and combination, and we try to come to a conclusion. Okay, if I do this action, I get this one. We always calculate and weigh different options, and then we do it, right? That is how we all perform. Before you do any action, there is a thought for sure. This everybody accepts. Without thought, you don't do it. But what we are doing is we are fantasizing in our own mind, the mind, very little mind that we have. And that leads to unhappiness, unfulfillment, the failure, and maybe sometimes your luck is on your side. You may experience some of the God qualities that may give a little bit of satisfaction. But what we are trying to achieve is we are trying to achieve in our real life the God qualities. We want more happiness, joy, abundance, health, wealth, fulfillment, success. We want to experience all the qualities in our activity. When will you achieve all those qualities? When you implement the God's thought. When you look at the God's thought, when you are in tune with the God's thought, who created us. When you are totally in tune with God's thought. God's thought is the one which has created us, right? Everything, as it means people, the universe, and the creation, the earth, atmosphere, everything. It's one God's thought that created everything, right? So when you are in tune with God's thought, and your activities will lead you to or the God's qualities. When you do the activity that is in tune with the God's thought, you will be very happy. You'll be you'll feel so abundant. You'll feel fulfillment, success. These all will become very natural in your life. How amazing is that? Experiencing God qualities in every activity. For that, all we have to do is we just need to stop our fantasies. Fantasies means making up thoughts in our own mind, because it is capable. Our mind is very capable of doing that. It can do things independently, and it can create miseries, and it can create huge mess. And anything that you do out of your little mind, most it will be selfish reasons, and most it leads to the destruction of self and everything around you. But what we are trying to do is other way. Let us stop our little mind. Let's bring the God's thoughts into us, and let's do the activity on that activity or actions, right? That is a achieving spontaneous right action. Here everything, okay, spontaneous right action. The actions that you do are very spontaneous. That means you don't plan much ahead. You don't think about it much ahead. It's very spontaneous, and it's a right action, the correct action. You have any action that you do, it should be the correct one. After you doing, we should not regret, oh my god, I could have did it in a different way. That is not what we wanted. The action that we did, it was the best one. How do you know it is the best and it's the right one? Only thing is, if you experience the God qualities while you're doing the activity, if you experience the God qualities as a result of that action, that is the right action. Very simple measure. If you miss any of the God qualities, if the action did not result into the God qualities, then it is your fantasy. You did not implement the God's thought. You did not allow the God's thought to work through you. So, what are the God qualities that you'll experience when you implement the God's thought? First thing, you'll be happy, joyful, and blissful while doing it, and after, as a result of the action, you'll feel the fulfillment. It will be successful. You'll be healthy, and you'll be energized. Importantly, in a day-to-day life, when you do some action or activities, majority of the time we lose energy. That's how we get exhausted by end of the day, right? Imagine if you're doing imagine, let's say you are teaching a meditation. When you teach meditation, it's very likely that you lose energy. Let's say end of the session, I don't lose energy, mostly I gain energy. Because here I'm not implementing anything out of my head. It's all coming through me. So, like that, if you implement, it doesn't mean that you have to always serve the others or serve the society. Of course, it will be part of the God's thought. Sometimes it could be it's your own, like manifesting your perfect health, manifesting your abundance, manifesting happiness into your life. These are also part of the God's thought. God wants us everyone to be happy. God want everyone to be healthy, abundant, blissful. Right? So it is your life become more successful and blissful if you implement the God's thought. But we are in our own head and creating our own fantasy and creating up that lot of miseries and problems. Okay. So this week we're going to do that. Achieving spontaneous right action. This is my favorite week. I remember from 3 years back when we did. I only remember this week. Achieving a spontaneous right action. That's my goal. Like if I can do that, the life become very smooth. It's feel like you are not doing anything, but you will be doing a lot of things. And I just want to give example on this how this will be when implement. You may imagine and think, okay, it may be too difficult. You may lose yourself, and you may not do anything for yourself and family. Don't be like that, right? And even if you achieve, and always everybody must embrace this, like, and accept this. We are at the beginning. We are trying to learn this, right? So don't take huge actions or huge and something which is total attainable. Okay, well, let's begin with small things. As you learn the practice, as you learn how to tune into the God's thought, then you can implement the bigger things, bigger actions. Okay, and it is possible, and it happened in my life. I did experience like this. How it will be, the thought and action will be always at almost will be at same time. You don't even differentiate, like you are thinking and doing it, right? It will happen both at happen same time. You think about it and just perform the action or activity. It will be instantaneous. There will be very little difference between that time difference between your thought and action. And it will be very interesting when you do it. And try this, and everybody must achieve this. This is what everybody is striving for, right? You don't have to think so much about it and give all different kind of permutations and combinations and expect the and predict the results. Okay, this is how it's going to be, right? That's how we work, right? In the office we plan so much ahead. Okay, but we have to experience this, and you know what, when you know two options, you can weigh towards the best way. So let us work on this spontaneous right action. And I'll give one example in my life how it happened. And this, when you do spontaneous right action, always remember it will be God's thought, right? So the second edition of Unified, it's a 6 months course, right? Everybody will be scared to take the initiative. And after the first edition, a lot of people are asking, should we do the second edition and wait, no, for do it again, like 6 months. And I kept denying that. One day I was in the temple and doing meditations, and a thought came through me very intense, like, okay, we have to start right now. And I didn't think about like, oh, 6 months, will I get enough people to help me? I got the thought, and instantaneously I just created a WhatsApp group. I didn't really think like how many people will do, how will you perform it, who will support me for 6 months, right? See, that is spontaneous. Thought came through me, and in the temple, then and there itself, I took the phone and created the group. Okay, we're starting Unified, and see how successful it is. It's reaching hundreds of people. So that is one example of doing the spontaneous right action. And like this, so many are there in everybody's life. So this is what spontaneous right action, and you do it, and you see how relieved you will be. If you fantasize, if you make up in your own mind, we always see the end result of that, and throughout our activity, we'll be thinking about that, and we get pressurized and we get anxiety. Okay, will it become like the way it's supposed to come? When you have that in your mind, it's a stress on you. When you don't have the end product in your mind, but you're doing what you're supposed to do right now, and of course the results will come the way it's supposed to be, right? So it's more of focusing on activity and leaving all the fantasies and bringing that universal thought into you and implementing it, right? So that is the spontaneous right action. All remember all these three things: spontaneous, and your action is right. All three words, think about it, should be spontaneous. And we are working to this, and going forward to more of doing our life, manifesting a perfect health in our life, manifesting abundance in our life. All these things are coming to the action mode now. So, and we completed like 12 weeks. It's exactly the halfway of the course. So we learned how to communicate with higher self. We learned how to experience the God qualities. We learned how to experience the love flow. So that means we are getting very closer to the God and qualities of the God. So that means the actions, you can do it definitely, and you can do the right actions for sure. You are capable, and you are already in that state. So just give a try and read through the book, because I read twice. I want to understand every single word and feel it and say it with the love, especially. Especially when I say the God qualities, you should feel that what is love, what is abundance, how it will be if you are abundant. If it is a love, how it will be. If it is a perfect health, how it will be. It's abundance. And you, let's say you have all-knowing intelligence, especially the all-knowing intelligence. We say we are all know, we have the God quality called all-knowing intelligence. When you have it, you can do it the perfect right action, especially the spontaneous right action. Trust on that. Trust me, and I did that. It doesn't have to be like all day, every action has to be spontaneous. At least, when you're in the state, when you tuned into the God's thought, at least at that moment it will happen. And that gradually it will increase. Hope that's clear. And what we practice this week is try to achieve the spontaneous right action. And we were doing the, this is important. Everybody has to write down their own formula here. There no more formula given here. And that's what we were doing last week. we created our own 7-step formula, right? One in the sense all 7 steps and claim and acceptance will be given by the higher self. And you also confirm that sentence is right or wrong, or is the correct sentence by asking yes no signal. By this time, everybody must be very comfortable and ease with asking yes no signals and getting it. Especially now we'll be asking question and you are expecting is it right or wrong. If you're not, please practice yes no signal. That's very important. That will help you so much. You can ask a lot of your personal questions and get guidance on it. It's very important. Please practice yes no signal. That's so important. I can't stress enough on asking yes no signal. Everybody just take 5 to 10 minutes in your day to life. Clear your aura, close aura, and ask your higher self signal. Then ask the yes no signal. Right? So this week what you do, we try to expand our experiencing of manifesting what you wanted, especially the true desires. Understand this. It should be true desire. Okay, not like look around the world and say, oh, I also want to own that. That's not true desire. That means true means it is, even when you close your eyes, it just come from within. Not when you look around and say, oh, I want that kind of power. That means you looked around and said, okay, I want to own that. It may not be a true desire. True desire, even when you're in an empty state of mind, it will be coming from your heart. Okay, I have to do this. I want this. That's a true desire. Please understand this. We all have desires, but are we having the true desires is the question. So we are trying to manifest those true desires. How do you do that manifestation? When you are in that, when you're tuned into the God's thought, and anything that comes through you will be a true desire. So we will work on that this week. So we will create a formula to manifest our true desires. In the past weeks, you might have got some of the true desires from your higher self. Okay, we can manifest some of that, or if you have any other true desires that comes through you, we can also do that. Okay, so this is how we do. We seek the guidance from higher self to manifest our true desires and write the creating formula for it. The 7-step creating formula. The first God qualities, you. Third and fourth, claim and acceptance, and clearing any thoughts if interfering with your claim and acceptance. The third and fourth step will be given by your higher self. And please make sure whatever you got the communication is correct or wrong. Okay. Today we'll do this, and tomorrow we have different practice. We'll do that tomorrow. Right? But first day we have 2 different practices for this week. Okay. First is we will do this, and second one we'll discuss tomorrow. I don't want to burden with everything, especially on the long weekend. I know you are all so committed people. I am very happy to see you all here, especially today. So I know for a lot of people, the meditation and the wisdom is secondary in their life. But for me, this is primary. Everything else is secondary. Primary attention doesn't mean that I give 24 hours to it. Even if I give like half an hour in a day, it is still my top priority. So when you have the top priority for your own wisdom, then that is when it gets manifested faster. When you give second priority, I don't want to say what will happen. So for you all committed here. I am so happy to see you today, and Babaji will be with you always and help you on your practices. Okay, give attention to this in your day, even after meditation. Try to be in that state where you can implement the God's thought through you. That means mostly it's called empty mind, right? When you are in that empty state, a thought will come without even thinking about that, you just work on it. So it's something like that. So this week practice is very simple. Creating your own formula. That means 7-step formula. In the claim and acceptance and the thought part, you ask your higher self guidance. Please give me the guidance on creating, manifesting true desires. Right? Okay, friends. So if you have any questions, please read the chapter. That will help you a lot. So with that, we'll go into meditation. Everybody, please close your eyes. Relax yourself. Cross your legs and clasp your hands. Next 30 minutes, keep everything aside and totally be aware and be in the practice. Be totally connected with yourself. Have this intention and then relax into this present moment. Always remember, dear friends, intention, attention will give you everything that is needed, including knowledge and the experience. You need to have intention that I want to understand this. And you give your attention to that part and eventually you understand that. Remember that we have a God quality called all-knowing intelligence. That will happen when you give your attention and intention to it, without interfering others in the process. Right? Have this intention, dear friends, and totally relax here by observing your natural normal breath. For more relaxation, take a deep breath, fill your stomach. As you exhale, slowly relax. Take another deep breath. As you exhale, slowly relax more. Take one last deep breath. And exhale slowly and relax. The more you relax, the more energy you get. The more energy you have, the less thoughts you have. Be totally present by just observing your natural normal breath. Let go everything, all your plans, worries, your anxieties and expectations. Just be present here, observing your natural normal breath. Totally present here, dear friends. Let's connect with the group consciousness. Let's invite our higher self to connect to it through your heart. So all intention, dear friends. Let's invite Mahathir Babaji, connect to him. Let us invite Tama Patriji, connect to him. Have no expectation, just be present here, observing natural normal breath. No thinking, just being present. Just observe every single inhalation, exhalation. Do not get lost in the thoughts. Just be present here, dear friends. Be with the group consciousness. Dear friends, let's clear our aura. So those words to clear aura and close your aura. To all except your higher self. Center yourself in the heart. Experience the God qualities. That's great. Let's practice our 7-step formula. Before that, please clear your aura, close your aura, and get your higher self signal. Feel the connection with higher self. Experience your connection clearly. Be with higher self. Ask for signal from higher self. Here, friends, let's start our 7-step creating formula for guidance on achieving spontaneous right action. The first step, the God. God qualities. Feel them and apply all the qualities to yourself. God is love. God is light. God is abundance. God is all-knowing intelligence. God is non-judgmental. God is forgiveness. God is all-knowing intelligence. Apply all the qualities to yourself and experience them with your friends. With no judgment, no analysis. Just feel them as they are your qualities. And they are your qualities. Please be aware, friends. Just practice. And the third step, claim and acceptance. Ask your higher self for the guidance and the send and the right words for manifesting true desires. Seek the guidance from higher self on achieving the spontaneous right actions. And confirm by asking yes no signals. Please say this, friends. Oh my dear higher self, my oh my dear higher self, please give me the right words for my claim and acceptance to achieve the spontaneous right action. Oh my dear higher self, please give me the right word for my claim and acceptance to achieve spontaneous right action. My dear friends, please ask your higher self, oh my dear higher self, please give me the right word for my claim and acceptance to achieve spontaneous right action and receive the knowledge on it. And please confirm if you got the right words. Keep yourself centered. Don't go into the imagination and thought. Just keep yourself centered in the heart. Dear friends, next part thoughts. If you have any thoughts that interfere in your claim and acceptance, please heal and release them. And ask your higher self if you have any thoughts that interfere in your claim. Dear friends, and next is forgiveness. Like this, my heart is always in the state of forgiveness. Release all your grudges, the hatred. You're always in the state of forgiveness. And I thank you. I thank God for my claim and acceptance and achieving spontaneous right actions. I thank God for my claim and acceptance, achieving spontaneous right action. I thank God for my claim and acceptance. last part, amen. I release my claim to the natural laws of creation. My claim is now created. Amen. Last 5 minutes, friends. Just be with yourself and relax. Last 2 minutes, dear friend. Just be with your breath. Experience yourself. Knowing yourself. Also, one my dear friends, so like bring your awareness into your physical body. Express your gratitude for higher self. Let us thank our Mahata Babaji. Thank Pitama Patrasi. Thank everyone for participating here. Share your love and light to all our friends and family and to everyone. Last 10 seconds, dear friends. Bring your awareness back into physical body. Feel energized and the lightweight body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Rub your hands and place it on your eyes for 5 seconds. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. Dear friends, please write down your formula if you're not sure and practice it again, especially getting the right words for the climate acceptance is very important. Practice that part alone if you didn't get it and asking and confirming it if it's right, confirming it if you got the correct words for it. I just want to iterate on that. And also, I strongly request everybody read the book by yourself. You have the PDF, you can print it. We have the audio book, you can listen to it. And those who have time, please continue meditation. So if you have any questions, please go ahead.
Good morning, Sudhakar.
Good morning, Jagannathan sir.
Good morning to everybody. Last week I did every day 3 times, Sudhakar sir. I
Mm-hmm.
am only getting the image of Matar Babaji in my front of my eyes. Image is in my heart. Like that I experienced, but I
Mm-hmm.
am unable to get any statements or anything. So last week I did every day 3 times. First morning, afternoon, and before going to bed. Like that I did 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
I am unable.
what did you miss last week, sir?
I didn't get any message or anything. So any statements or like
So it's okay. Message is fine, right? You don't get it, it's fine. But did you experience that love flow in the sense, throughout your day, let's say you're
ah
walking outside.
yes. I am doing every day. You
That's
told me now.
perfect.
In
As
every
long as
aspect, whatever I get the aspects, I am expressing my love towards them, and I am doing. And you said me if possible 2 or 3 times. I did maximum possibilities 3 times. I did it.
yeah,
I'm expressing my love and all to
mm,
whatever the situation occurs and whatever I'll get at that time. If time
yeah,
finds,
yeah.
if I remember, like that, I'm totally connecting to the situations.
Okay. So what do you think is the love, sir? Tell me. You
Love means
see,
it is love means it is a concern we should have with anything, in everything, our universe, or the people.
yeah.
That's called I am at utmost concern towards the thing.
Mm,
It is love. I am expert. I am
yes, sir. So
feeling.
message in the sense some people get in the meditation. Some people get it as intuition in the during the day or any time of the day, right? So you the way you get message is a little different the way it is defined in the course. So you
Mm.
got your message, you understood the love, you are experiencing that, and you're expressing it. That is
Yes.
all that matters here. So
Because what I'm doing is I'm on the right way, right path only.
you are in the right person.
Thank you, sir. So that's why. But this week I am doing the same steps, and as I'm asking, I
Yeah.
my memorized. I remembered all the three, 7 steps, and I'm doing.
Mm,
And whatever you are saying, I'm doing 100%.
that's
I
great.
can't say 100%, but I'm trying to do 99%. And with you said now, everybody is now without going to the this one Monday is a long weekend. All the people are here for
Mm,
this and like that. I entered this course. I want to do it. I have to know it.
yeah.
I must be in this way because
Yeah.
this is the final way to me
Mm.
to have it. So I'm trying to my level best.
Very great, sir. I'm very happy to have you here. Committed people. Committed in the sense committed for their self. They want
Okay,
to
sir.
evolve.
Yes,
They
yes, sir.
consciously evolve. So it's a great. So I'm sure you are there, sir.
So I will be ready by 5:25, sir. Every day morning. 5:25, I'll be set everything, sir. So if I committed, we have to do it. Otherwise, we have to leave.
Yeah.
So that's what my intention from the very beginning. I
That's
used to I worked as a lecturer, sir. I
oh
used
nice.
to do everyday yoga morning.
Mm-hmm.
But some days we have to go by 5 o'clock in the morning. Before that, I used to get up by 4:15 and I do my meditation part, the yoga part, half an hour, and I will be ready and go to the school or college or valuation before the time. If it means I will be there by 7:50 only. Like that, I did all my throughout my career, sir.
Okay, so wonderful, sir. Very great. You are inspiration for everybody here.
So I did. If we took it, we had to took it. We had to do it 100%. Otherwise, it is.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my intention, sir.
Yes, if you are that kind
You,
of mindset, then only things will work, sir. Otherwise,
you
people
told
are
me,
like,
sir. Now today's class intention and some other word you told me now today.
you need to give attention to that.
Ah, intention, attention.
Yeah, so and it will come to you.
Okay, so that's what I am. I want to share my experience last week, sir. I did like this. Is I
Yes,
am
sir.
on the correct way or not? Sir.
You are in correct way, sir. So if you have any doubt, you can call me, message me. I'll guide you personally.
Many thanks, sir. Many thanks, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, dear friends, enjoy your Saturday. We'll meet tomorrow again. And
Okay,
tomorrow,
sir.
so tomorrow we'll do it. Another practice, but on the similar lines. Thank you.